Hello everyone, or anyone rather. I would like to give a rundown on Kensa Splat Charger and Kensa Splatoscope respectively, how to have fun with the guns, and how to score above 500 points while using it, which I'm not sure how many people are actually capable of doing that at this point in time. If this video even helps a single person, then it'll all be worth it, honestly. That's the way I see it. Kensa Splat Charger, the way it was built, is obviously meant to be a more aggressive and versatile charger for that charger main who just like to stick it to the bad guys. Or stick it to the good guys, if that's what you're about. I'm not going to judge you. But the scrubby metagame for chargers seems to be set in stone. You're a stationary beacon that shoots sometimes. Yeah, that's cool. You're going to lose. You're going to be you're going to be targeted. You're going to be an easy rush down. Splat it out of the way. I'm not sure where it originated from, but if you read any guide online that gives you the tips of, while playing Charger, your goal is not turf coverage but getting splats, go ahead and disregard it. It's full of absolute nonsense. Just forget you ever read it. Don't even read it. A legitimate tip I will have to give you for playing Charger of almost any kind would be written in big bold letters is get in there. This is tip number one, get in there. I'm honest to goodness sick of seeing Chargers standing in one spot, not accomplishing anything for the entire 3 minutes of the turf war. I can't even fathom how people find enjoyment playing like that. It's boring. It's really boring. Like, if I'm playing this game and I'm not shooting at someone, I would like to rather get shot. I like to be engaged. I like to be in a fight. I like to let people know that I am playing this game. Announce my presence in the loudest way possible. And the loudest way possible I can think of is running around and shooting them. This is notably why I actually don't stand in one spot for, as far as I can count, probably 10 seconds. And you can see Inferno right there. Yeah, he is taking the middle point that all charges on this stage decide to just go take, because, yeah, whatever. You're on a perched high ground. That's going to lead into another topic I'm going to have to bring up, which is shoot as horizontally as possible. Another bit of a Charger meta game is to take the high ground and shoot down on people, scoring maybe 20 points per shot, which is absolutely ridiculous. Do not do that. I already noticed that he's been taken down. Yeah, he's been taken care of. Go figure, Charger taken down in the Charger spot. To no one's surprise. If I haven't said the recommended abilities already, I would recommend Ink Recovery, probably some run speed up, swim speed up, definitely comeback, but that's just me because I like it so death isn't the handicap that it used to be. You'll notice from the way I'm playing, I'm very aggressive. I'm actually on their side, which is probably unheard of for any other Charger main. Getting point sensor spammed at me, but I don't care because the glowing dot I have for indicating a fully charged shot can be seen from across the entire stage. It barely even matters I have a point sensor on me, and in fact he's wasting ink. The dually squasher himself isn't even pushing forward. He's the last one up. Well, this game went basically without a hitch. I only got 2 splats, but hey, that's how I play. I'm aggressive. I'm not going to be sitting like a guardian hen mother. I got above 1,000 points. How'd I do it? I tapped ZR a bunch of times. It's not that hard. Well, you see it for yourself. That's how I got 1,000 points with a Charger. I need to stop saying it like it's something special. I do this quite often. Top scoring, in fact. Inferno right there disconnected, but he was there for the entire game. Probably rage quit out of embarrassment, but I can guarantee you the way he was playing, he didn't score any higher than 300, 400 points maybe. I can't even see for myself. Oh well. Don't be afraid to miss a shot or two. As long as you're shooting horizontally, you're still taking turf. Still getting points to lead to a win or lead to your special being charged. Also, if you're rocking Kensa Splat Charger, you have sprinklers to cover your back too. What I like to do with sprinklers is I like to throw them in a very aggressive spot to either trap opponents or follow up for a 1-2 punch with the baller, because the baller into shooting them with an uncharged shot is really fun. It gives me such a dopamine rush. In this game, in fact, I don't even get a single splat. But you'll notice that one player named Pixie with the 52 gal is on their team, who's actually pretty dang good, I will admit. I'm not sure what kind of shenanigans arrived in this game, if they had all the luck in the universe or the stars aligned and everything just went right for them, but just everything seemed to go right for them and everything went wrong for me, with the exception of A, I win this game, and B, I top scored. Ultimately in a turf war, that's all that mattered, really, right? This is Pixie right now. I don't even recognize them because for some reason I thought they was the dead Kensa Splat Charger. I'm sorry, Kensa Splat Charger. It didn't even occur to into my head that someone else had a baller, and that's a failing on my part. That's something I do. I don't even recognize the enemies I'm fighting, nor the weapons they have. I simply don't. I forget what they have sometimes. But that all aside, what I make up for in ignorance, what I sacrifice in ignorance, I make up for in aggression. I'm just not going to be setting that aside whatsoever. Oh, hey, look, there's the charger. They actually got in there. How are they going to get out? Well, probably forcefully. I don't even know where they went. It doesn't matter. We're losing. We may be losing, we may be outgunned, I may be disappointed in my entire team and myself, but so long as I have the confidence, the no fear whatsoever, the drive, the passion, the will to continue, the fighting spirit, if you will, and all that jazz, a miracle happens and we actually win this game. Although it's good to not show fear whatsoever to your enemies, because the moment you show fear, the fight is essentially over. They will steamroll you all up and down your area, whether you want them to or not. The fight is over, but it's also good to know when it's time for fight and a time for flight. Something that you will be able to take into account when these individual fights you are is if you can take them, or if this is just not a fight that you can win, something that's not worth winning. Because you can shoot from a very long distance, you can say, oh well, this is an opportune time for me to be in this fight, or forget it, I can take this loser, let me go ruin his day. What I tried to do right there was go ruin Pixie's day, but because of the baller nerf and the timer and they was able to swim away fast enough, I couldn't make up for it with the 1-2 punch from my baller and uncharged shots, which you'll notice I did 80 damage to them with 2 uncharged shots. It matters not, as the game is now coming to an end. This nerd rolls up on me with one of the most overpowered weapons in the game. Well, that's game 2. I didn't get a single splat, but we won. I'm not sure how we've won, but we did. That comes up to another thing. Make sure the enemy recognizes you as a threat. This alone will make them play significantly less ideally, even though psychological warfare doesn't appear on the ink coverage or the score tables or the splats or any of that. No, it's a metagame within a metagame. You'll notice that as soon as they see that laser, oh snap, that enemy charger is right there, I better not jump right in their face, or they might actually risk just getting one shot in the air, which is always a good thing. But yeah, that's something they take into account if they noted you're a charger that's being aggressive and just going up into their face. Don't underestimate the power of uncharged shots again. Be aggressive. Don't camp. Don't stay into one spot for longer than 25 seconds, I'm going to have to say. No one likes a camper. No one. In this game right here, you'll notice I'm playing with two other chargers, one on my team and one on the enemy team, both using objectively the most useless charger in a turf war. You can argue with me all you want, you know I'm right. Stingray has been nerfed to oblivion. Why is he even in the game anymore? Oh wait, because rank mode, it's overpowered or some nonsense. Oh wow, very nice, I got splatted, but I'm all the way in your side, so it doesn't even matter. I got aggressive, I got in there. Can you say the same for yourself? I didn't think so. I'm not taking any excuses after this. Like, if you lose and you don't actually get in there, you had better have been pushed back all the way, and your team had better have been losing. In fact, the only time you'll see me at our spawn is if I'm coming back from a respawn. That's the only time. I do make a few stupid decisions here, a few stupid plays. I get myself splatted in two different directions, but they are just in such a defensive position. How are they using shooters and pushed back this far? It's amazing if you ask me. Very nice, a Stingray. I am completely not even scared in the slightest. Well, I think that's all I can give in the form of tips. I guess I'll just commentate on what I'm seeing now. Well, that's it. I don't even know where the other enemy charger is. I don't know where either of the chargers are. They seem to be both not getting in there. Which the charger on my team bottom scores and the charger on their team loses. I mean, at the end of the day, who's the one who looked like an idiot? Me, because I just got deleted by a blaster who I was very disappointed in from the previous game. Oh well, don't even care. Yeah, just keep up that aggression, just don't even show any fear. Move that gear up, if I had to quote TF2. You'd be very surprised with how much you can do if you just give up any semblance of fear, doubt, or beating yourself up about, oh, I'm using a charger, I have to stick in the back row. No, you really don't. You can be as reckless as I play right here. And that's about the conclusion of it. That's the gist of it. That's all I have to give at this moment in time. Hopefully these tips I gave help even a single person out, because I am honest to goodness sick of seeing charges in the back line. But if it didn't, well, I guess I wasted my time. That's it, and that's all for me. So until next time, I guess, stay fresh.